Hey, what's up, my true tellers? How are you guys doing? I see Mildred is in house. She says, hey, chat and Lady D, how are you guys doing on this beautiful Saturday? Yes, indeed. Sassy Brown says, good afternoon, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you guys and a happy new year's. Yes, indeed. Guys, welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. Like I said in here, we are grown folks. We ain't got time. We ain't got time to pacify no one. If you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. Because, guys, you know, all this right here, I talked about it from day one. I already had news. So make sure you go ahead and check out my membership. Yes, we got a lot of stuff that we want to go ahead and share on our membership. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to all that right there, guys, because we got a lot. Trust me. I see Bonnie. Yes, Bonnie Hummers. And if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, charge it to my heart. Okay. She says, hello, happy holidays. Happy holidays, guys. I see I got 19 people in the house, guys. Come on in, hit that like button, come in and share these videos for more unapologetic content about now. You guys should know me in here. Like I said, I am real talk, unapologetic, and non-biased. Okay. So guys, let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer because you know, guys, when it comes to all this right here, I've been calling it out from day one. From day one. And all this right here is coming to pass. So let me go ahead and do my copyright disclaimer because I got a lot that I want to go ahead and talk about. Okay, so the copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism. So guys, don't get mad with the messenger. Okay, if you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. For a comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research, fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. And again, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. All this right here is for entertainment purpose only. Like I said, if you air it out, you are free game. Also, guys, if you feel obligated, hey, if you feel like you getting the real tea in here, you go ahead and hit that cash app, Real Talk 985. You are not obligated, but it is appreciated. Okay. So like I said, all this right here is all alleged. These people, they put their lives out there for the entire world to pick it apart. So hey, better them than me. So as you can see right here, guys, I am still cutting grass. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't understand what I am talking about when I say I am cutting grass today in order to see the snake. So sometimes, you know, when you start speaking the truth, like I say, the truth is like open heart surgery. So if you want to go ahead and cut grass to see where the snakes start speaking the truth and watch how they start dropping like flies. Okay. So in here, like I said, is unapologetic and non-biased. And as you can see right here by the title, we're going to go ahead and talk about all this stuff that is going on. Arionne and Martell Holt, or should I say Mr. and Mrs. Arionne Holt. Like I said, you know, it wasn't my job. It's not me to come out and say that those that the two of them are married. Like I said, that's them. If they want to come out and say that they are married, then that's them. I don't want to take their shine away, but I truly believe that when it comes to all this stuff right here, hey, you guys know I've been calling this out from day one. Okay, so we're going to talk about all the stuff that is going on. I mean, I hope you guys had enjoyed your family and your friends on the holidays for Christmas. I know I did. I had a very beautiful, beautiful time. And I think it was maybe around about 6 o'clock or something like that. I had went ahead and started seeing, what's going on YouTube. And I saw how, we got grown over, I mean, grown, crusty, old people, or miserable young people that, like I said, can't even get from behind the computer, talking about a child. And we're going to go ahead and break that down because it's sad. It is sad when you have to step so low to talk about a child. And if you only know, you think that when it comes to Ariane, do you think that Ariane is going to put her child on, when he's going through a tantrum or whatever? No, not at all. The child is taking acting lessons, okay? The child is taking acting lessons. And like I said, don't be surprised when you see Paris, Ariane's daughter. Also, you see Little Maverick, uh, aka Knox. You might see him on television as well. And don't get mad when you don't see the kids. I think that's what y'all call them, Melody and Martell kids. I don't know if you still say M kids, but don't be shocked and don't be upset when you don't see their kids on there. And the reason why you might not see it because of, like I said, Melody, okay? And most likely that's why. And we're going to go ahead and break all that down. And like I said, this channel right here, it's not for everybody. It's for grown folks. It's for people, like I said, hey, they look at all this right here for entertainment purpose only, okay? So give me a second, guys. Let me go ahead and clean out my glasses because we're going to go ahead and talk about all the stuff that is going on. And like I said, don't go chasing waterfalls, going out there and chasing pipe dreams. I'm thinking, that they was going to talk about, the little movie that, Melody was an extra in most, and I'm thinking they was going to talk about that for Christmas. But no, they wasn't talking about it. That's just to show you when it comes to these millimeters, some of these millimeters, they're not loyal. Because if they was loyal, they would have been talking about Melody. She had a little acting gig. Most likely she was an extra. Most likely, but they should have been talking about that. But what they was talking about, they were talking about Martell Holt and Arionne's son. Like I said, they are the ones that put Ariane and Martell, up there, like I said, they the one. They the one did that. So they don't have no one to blame because now you see that when it comes to this internet, this as y'all guys talk about this Beyonce internet, who are we talking about? We are talking about Martell Holt and Ariane Curry instead of talking about some stuff that is going on with Melody, when it comes to her in some type of movie. But no, they're not talking about that. Now, all of a sudden, when I decide I want to come on and talk about all this, the Huntsville finest, now all of a sudden they wants to talk about, Melody, she did a movie or something like that. Yeah, right. You should have been talking about that. But what you guys was talking about. You guys was talking about Ariane's children. And I thought that children was off limits. Make it make sense. So I see Miss Pee Wee Fifth is in the house. She says that was very low of them to speak like that against that child. Absolutely. That's just to show you what type of people that they are. These people are trolls. These people are miserable. They are bottom feeders. They don't have nothing going on in their lives, but to just stand behind, stay behind the computer and talk about a child. But let them go ahead and talk because the more that you talk, especially when you talk about children, The Most High God said, whatever you have done to the least of my children, and I'm paraphrasing it, you have done it unto me. So the more that you are talking about innocent children, trust me, all you doing is sitting there putting things that shouldn't be into your house. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to break it down, because when it comes to Little Knox and it comes to what y'all call Melody's baby girl, Sugar Mama, those two grew up together. Okay, these two grew up together. Okay, when most likely Sugar Mama should been with her mother, she was most likely with Arionne Curry. So all the two of those kids, they grew up together. Okay, like I said, we are looking from the outside in. Okay, so go ahead, guys. I see I got 14 people that went ahead and hit like, 47, 50 people that's in the house. A bunch, some of them a bunch of trolls. Come on and hit that like button if you like this commentary or you don't like this commentary. But you're here, like I said, why would you want to be on someone's platform, that you don't like? Make it make sense. If I don't like something, you think I'm going to go ahead and be on it? Like I said, in here we cutting grass, so we don't sugarcoat. Okay, so as you can see right here about by the title, because I got a lot of stuff that I want to go ahead and talk about. The title is, we talking about Arionne and Martell Holt, or just like I said, Mr. and Mrs. Martell Holt. I've been talking about this from day one. I already had saw it. I already had saw it. I knew that sooner or later, it was about to come. I just felt like, it wasn't me to sit there and put it out. So just be shocked, guys. For us, they have something special for you guys, most likely for New Year's. Okay. And also I saw where now they talking about Tasha K, as if, uh Tasha K wanted to be hard on Martell and Melody. I think I saw Desperate Queen or Queen Desperate has said something when it came to Tasha K, and other people, bloggers, was talking about Tasha K. But you guys going to be shocked. You guys going to be shocked, because, like I said, when they air the new season, most likely you might see Tasha K. You might see Martell doing an interview with Tasha K on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. Okay, you might see that. And like I said, all this right here to me is alleged and for entertainment purpose only. But don't be shocked if you see Tasha K on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. Also, don't be shocked if you see when it comes to Miss Wanda and Funky Dineva. Okay, so like I said, honey, Carlos King he's putting it in the right hands. He is putting his show in the right hands. He is putting it in the Scott's hands. Okay, so don't be shocked if you see my girl Miss Wanda driving up in her purple food truck, and also you might see Funky Dineva, and you might see Tasha K. Hey, they got it going on. Hey, and like I said, don't get mad with the messenger. Okay, so right here, Miss Pee Wee 50 said that was very low. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I read that already. But I want to go ahead and show you guys this right here. Come on, guys, and hit that like button. Comment and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And also, I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the membership, because, like I said, we got some exclusive stuff that we're going to go ahead and talk about. And like I said, I don't gloat over stuff like this. When I come on and I speak it, you know how I am. What I always tell you guys, you can take it to the bank. You can take it to the bank. And they be saying, D, how you be knowing all this? You kind of accurate. It always come to pass. Like I said there and say, hey, don't get mad with the messenger. Okay, I call this from day.
I bet she is.
Let me play this one. This is the one I want to play, because I have so many tabs that I want to go ahead and close up. Okay, so let's play this right quick. And I'm not gonna
made a promise to hold you forever back.
So I'm not gonna play the music too much. So I'm gonna be clicking it out.
So don't worry, here I'll stay.
So you happy today? I bet she is happy today. If I was, I would be too.
And that day right there, that was the day that I truly believe, that the two of them had gotten engaged. Okay, so let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and play some more.
the first time I will.
So, so I'm skipping this right here because something else I want to play. Okay.
I made
Me too.
to remind you I'm more than what.
So let me close out this right here, and I think this is the
I
one that I want
made
to
a
get in.
promise
Hold on, let
to
me get
hold.
out this one right here. Like I said, guys, y'all the one to put all this right here together. You can't think that you going to run with a lie. This stuff was a lie from day one. All that stuff was fakery, 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 fakery. And sometimes when you tell a lie, you got to tell another lie to cover up another lie. But sooner or later, the truth is going to find its way back home. Okay. The truth is going to find its way back home because they built all this right here off of a lie. And they tried to emasculate Martell, and knowing that all this stuff was fake. It was all fake. I want to show you guys this right here because we always talked about the $17,000. We always talked about the $17,000 that Melody wanted to unalive Martell. You remember the $17,000 where she had the lighter fluid and she had the torch and she just wanted to unalive. You know, she wanted to commit. You know, attempted M because it was first degree attempted M. It also was first degree arson. But nobody talked about when, according to what Martell had put out, when she took the $150,000. So I have a lot of little clips that I want to go ahead and play.
Money you took out the account. You hear me?
Let me back it up some. And I want to show you when Martell talked about the $150,000, he didn't get aggressive. He didn't go and find any lighter fluid or a torch or flowers and throwing knives and acting a plumb fool. I want to show you how, you know, he handled the matter when Melody went ahead and took, according to what he said, $150,000.
And we're supposed to talk about the money you took out the account. You hear me? Mel, we're supposed to talk about the money you took out the account. That was the last thing we're supposed to talk about. That you transferred to your personal account from our joint account.
So I wanted you guys to see that, how calm he was. He didn't beat on the window. He didn't, acted a plumb fool. He wanted to know about the $150,000. You took out an account. That's just to show you guys how Melody was able to do things and get away with it. And when she do the same thing to Martell, they was doing it to each other. Then, nobody talked about that. And I'm trying to show you some of the stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and play this right here because I got a lot of tabs that I want to go ahead and share with you guys. Come on and hit that like button, come in and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Like I said, if this is not the channel for you, I promise you it have channels that's going to go ahead and accommodate you. Okay. So if you felt like this is not the channel for you, then you find a channel that's going to go ahead and accommodate you. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's open up this one right here. Okay. Because I got time today. Let's talk about how Miss Marlene had talked about how Melody, she felt that wanted to unalive her kid, working him to death. I'm pretty sure that's what she was talking about. But, if truth be told, not just working him to death, she really actually wanted to unalive him, especially when you want to go ahead and play with, a torch and lighter fluid. But let's go ahead and play some of this right here. And you guys came down on Marlene, and Marlene don't bother nobody. Marlene does not go around and attacking or, sitting there trying to, get all in her children's business. She talked to her son. So let's play this right here.
Effectively, you know.
When them kids was real small, and you used to this work, and I be like, damn, she gonna kill my boy. She do so damn much.
Yeah.
And you lay her down, Martell. Oh, I used to be so mad to myself.
I used to share that with me.
I tell you, I don't give a damn what nobody said. You done did the damn thing. Do you hear me?
And I truly believe that when it came to Miss Marlene, I truly believe she was telling the truth. When it comes to Martell, whether you guys like him or not, and the truth going to come out. I promise you, the truth going to come out. The only reason why they did not want it Arionne on, because they didn't want it Arionne to tell the truth. They wanted to keep this lie going on because everybody was on this trauma bonding train wagon, what Melody pitched to you guys, not knowing that from the very beginning, Melody and Martell was not together. How many times people need to go ahead and say that? The two of them, when they pitched this reality show, they already was separated. They already was in and out, the house, or Melody had her apartment. When they came together allegedly, according to what they put out. They came together because they were business partners. Now, how they end up, when they start filming this show, they end up together. I don't know, but I know who know. I know who know. I know Arionne knows. I know Martell knows. And I know Melody, she knows, but she's not going to say anything because she know when they pitched this show, they pitched it off a lie. So let's go ahead and play some more.
And you're still doing it, baby.
Yeah, I appreciate
it. Because you got a girl pregnant. So what? I ain't happy about it, but use a bigger end.
So let's go ahead and let's talk about this right here. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this scene right here. How you see? Let me go ahead and this was on this reality show. How when it comes to Miss Marlene already raised her children. I don't even know if Miss Marlene even had any daughters because they never gave us the opportunity to talk about, other cast members. But from the time that these kids was very, very small, should have been with their mother, because like I said, my children gonna always be with me, whether a man is in the house or a man is not in the house. My kids gonna always be with me. But according to Martell, he said Melody pretty much never was around. And we're going to show all that. Like I said, if you air it out, you free game. So when you guys go around and you want to go ahead and talk about Arionne been in the picture from day one. Arionne, like I said, it reminds me of Bell Collective. You remember Saguchi? When Saguchi and her husband JJ was raising his children, she was neglecting her own kids, raising somebody else. And sometimes it turns out good, and sometimes it turns out, it does not turn out good, like when it comes to Saguchi. So you guys going around and spewing all that hate as if Arionne is watching her son fighting Melody's kids. No, that's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. That is a bald-faced lie. It's just something that you miserable trolls wanted to go ahead and run with, because those two grew up most likely together, okay? Together. Most likely it was, people probably thought that they was twins. And that's why they don't want Arionne on that show. Because like I say, pictures tells 1,000 words. Okay? Some of you guys might catch this by tomorrow.
Oh.
That's a little bit too.
So, like I said, when it comes to tearing down houses, it takes two to tear down a house.
I'm tired of hearing you saying that.
You know, I know it could be like seen as like taunting, but like, here's the thing. You could taunt somebody. It's kind of like, you know how our siblings used to do us back in the day, and they put their finger, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
That still don't give me the right to strike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What one should do is walk away.
Walk away.
And I promise you, if it was the other way around, you guys would have been told Melody to go ahead and file charges. I don't care what Martell said to Melody. First of all, they was already separated. They already knew that cheating and infidelity was already in that marriage when they pitched that show. So I don't understand why people, saying, oh, he did this to her. They did that. They did it to each other. Even Destiny talked about it. What Destiny said? Destiny said, if I'm going to cut myself off from Martell, I might as well go ahead and cut myself off from Melody. So all this stuff right here, they was doing it to each other. But the part that I don't understand, when they was doing all this and they had this toxic marriage, knowing that they was not together, why pitch a reality show? Why pitch a reality show? Because like I said, it was all about money. It was all about money. All they were doing is telling their story of what had happened. But for some reason, you guys took it as if they were going through as you guys was watching this reality show. No, all that stuff was already done, over with. They both was going their separate ways, and most likely coming back because of business and the kids. And that's why they wanted to go ahead and keep Arionne off the show. They wanted to keep Arionne off the show because they didn't want the truth to come out. But you do not put your hands on no one. Children, like I said, you do not put your hands on anyone, especially when you already know what it was all about.
Yeah.
Right. So, but for her to even strike you or come at you with a baseball bat, or, it just, I don't know.
See,
and
I'm against
then we have
abuse.
clips of her saying, that of course she denied that you ever touched her or ever put hands on her.
Was Martell ever physically abusive?
No, I mean, me and Martell, I will say this, Martell and I had our moments like some people probably do, but I'm not one of those women who ever gonna just be, I personally am not one of those women who, I'm kind of strong in the sense of, I'm not one who would sit around and be abused.
So right there, Melody already had said that Martell was never abusive to her. And we already know what she was saying to Dr. Heavenly, that she's not the type of person, as we already know, to sit around and let another man or any man abuse her. But like I said, she was very abusive. This was DV. But yet you guys lifted her up as if he deserved what he was getting. It doesn't matter if he deserved it or not. You still do not put your hands on no one. Bottom line. But like I said, the truth is going to come out. And I know you guys don't like it, but like I said, it is what it is.
Physically.
It looked like you
Abused physically.
Now watch what
It
Dr.
looked like
Heavenly
you the
tells.
type, and I'm a Scorpio too. You probably would be doing the abusing. Like you look like you'll slap the shit out of somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking
Thank you
out
for
of
that. Thank you.
And look, she even gloat about it. Thank you for that. That's just what you call a narcissist. Now you're going to be proud. You're going to wear this big old S on your shirt, being proud of being abusive person, being proud of abusing people. Make it make sense, guys.
for saying that without me having to say that.
And then for her to say, you know, I would be the one beating ass. And then I see the videos of her, you know,
Beat my
sexually-
ass.
I mean, she little though, but like,
No, she's not little.
she's not little.
No, she's not little. Melody.
So let's go ahead and I just want you guys to see that right there. I wanted you all to see this. And I just hope that you all can just wake up. Wake up. And if you're going to watch the show, you have to watch it also from a different perspective. I know you guys, you know, you want to ride so hard for your fan. You know, you like Melody, but you also have to call it right. Ain't no man that I know is going to stay in the house and allow a person to abuse them, especially in front of their kids. Now, should he have done it the right way? Yes, he should have done it the right way. You know, and I'm pretty sure that they did. That's why they separated. She had her apartments. She had her bags booked and ready. He had most likely the kids. So what you guys are putting together, you guys putting it together because you're looking from the outside in. But these people, again, they were already separated. Not maybe, you know, they wasn't divorced. We already know they was not divorced because they had got a divorce when it was on that show. But they were already separated. And when it came to Arionne and Martell was together. Melody came in according to what they put out. And I'm going to say alleged. All this right here is alleged. To me, it's for entertainment purpose only. Melody came back so they can pitch the show. She already had knew what was going on. So let's go ahead and play some more, okay? Because we're going to get to the bottom of this, because after this right here, it's not going to be a Melody no more. It's going to be a Arionne and a Martell. And I know you guys don't want to hear this, but yes, Martell is coming back. Martell is, and Arionne is filming as we speak. So most likely the scene that you guys saw when it was in Tennessee, it's going to be on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. Like I said, the stuff that they were showing you guys was just a test run. Oh, we don't want to see Arionne. We're going to make sure we get a petition. We're going to make sure that we boycott. But they did a test run on you guys just to see how you guys was going to react if you guys see Arionne and Martell. And you guys, I mean, you guys lost it. You guys made Arionne and Martell, just the little interview that she did on her channel. You made it go viral. You made this girl go viral. So miss us with, you know, you don't want to see Arionne. Yes, you do. Because like I said, you guys are some fair weather people. If Arionne come on, y'all might be saying Melody who? And most likely it might be Melody who, because you guys were so busy worrying about Melody and Martell in Tennessee with the kids, then knowing that Melody had a little acting gig somewhere on some little streaming network. I didn't see no videos. I didn't see no commentary of this little acting gig that Melody went ahead and did. And if anybody can show me any video, I'm not talking about today, because I see now they coming out talking about it. Maybe one I saw after they saw me post this video. But during Christmas, you guys was not even talking about Melody or showing any clips or doing any commentary of she's acting. You guys was talking about this child. You guys was demonizing Martell's and Arionne's kid. And like I said, this guy is acting. This guy is going to acting school. Okay? This little child got an agent. And the more that you guys keep talking about him, the more that the Most High God going to lift him up. Going to lift him up. So don't matter what you guys are saying about her child. And like even Martell said, Arionne is a good mother. And we're going to play all that. Arionne is a good mother. Her daughter is a straight A student. And she hands-on, not only with her kids, she hands-on with his kids as well. Make it make sense, guys. But you guys want to go around and talk about how she is mistreating, using her children, even talked about her child, Paris. And I'm not going to say her name, but her daughter. Putting stuff out as if she was bullying Melody's and Martell's kids. The dad is there. You think the dad is going to allow that to happen? And not only that, when it comes to Martell and Melody kids, they are very articulate, very smart children. Do you think that they're going to just let someone just pounce on them? Make it make sense. It's just that these overgrown, crusty, miserable, lonely trolls behind their computers are the ones that's pushing this narrative. But like I said, I don't know a mother around here, especially a good mother, would have these small children in somebody else's arms. And like I said, all this stuff is going to come out. All this stuff is going to come out. Hey, Temper say, why call an innocent child names? Absolutely. It's sad. And I thought that when it comes to kids was off limits. I thought kids was off limits. But like I said, they hate this woman so much. Becoming an enemy to someone that they don't even know because of someone else. But what about if the truth come out? What about if the truth come out? How they sold their entire soul, their entire family, their entire life. And I'm just talking for a bowl of beans, for a pipe dream, thinking that the grass was on the greener on the other side. And one thing about children, they have long-term memory. Maybe not short, but they got long-term memory. Children don't forget. And once they start putting the dots together, they're going to see who was there for them. They're going to see who was at all their school recitals, who was tucking them in the bed, who was making home cooked meals for them. I'm not talking about, serving this 5-course meal from a caterer out of a aluminum foil pan. I'm not talking about that. Temper said, amen, just horrible treatment of a child. Because they're miserable. They're very miserable. So let's go ahead and play some more. Because like I said, guys, I have time today. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm not here to tickle nobody's ears. This is real talk. And once I'm done, I think around about 4 o'clock my time, make sure you go and check Misbehaving. My girl Misbehaving. Check out her channel as well, guys. So let's go ahead and play some more. I don't want to play this one right quick. I want to play the one with the one I was playing. Let me see if not, I just play that one. So let's go ahead and get that.
Never mind, Mel. You being too disrespectful. Stop.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this scene right here. We're going to talk about this scene right here. This scene right here, I guess when she was being extra as usual. That's not good acting because she don't know how to, like I said, even if she's acting somewhere else, she's still being who she is. That's not acting. To me, it's like a narcissist. And this part right here, when Martell was calling her out, these people wanted to have a good time. They didn't want it to make it all about Melody and Martell toxic marriage, their drama. Like someone had came on my channel under my chat room this morning, and saying that when it came to Melody, the entire show was centered around her. Yes, you're right. I didn't even argue. I say, yes, you're right. It was centered around her because she thought that she could continue beating this black man down. But what she got without beating him, because I'm pretty sure when Arionne come on this show, if she do come on this show, but like I said, I would do a spinoff because, that's what I would do because we already know she's the missing piece when it comes to this reality show right here, Love and Marriage in Huntsville. I would do a spinoff. But just like Martell said, you either going to tell my story or you just going to go ahead and fire me. And when it comes to Arionne, Martell is not going to continue acting. You guys wondering where his ring. I promise you, if you would have put his ring on or she would have put her ring on, you guys would have made 101 videos talking about, oh, the ring is small, Melody ring was big. These people know you guys. These people know exactly who you guys are. Some thirsty trolls. You looking for a wedding band. But they know exactly what you guys are up to. But like I said, once we go into the new season, ain't nobody going to be talking about no Melody. Because when it comes to Arionne and Martell, they have a story by itself. They have a storyline, and that storyline is not fake. It's not fake at all. So let's go ahead and play some more of this because I just want you guys to see the narcissists of what we see on this reality show and what they put out on social media. This girl was, it's like she was just trying to beat this horse, antagonizing this man for a storyline.
I'm being so disrespectful. No. Do you have a problem with me singing? Because you keep calling, you've been calling me Beyonce since I've been out here tonight. No.
Well, that is, if he was calling you Beyonce, then you should go and kiss his toes, because he was giving you a compliment. Because this is far from a Beyonce, honey. Far from a Beyonce. So if he called you Beyonce, I would have never even argued with that, especially when we heard that, okay? Temper says Arionne Curry could actually be the face of the show. Absolutely, she is. She absolutely is the face of the show because Melody made it about her. Ain't nobody knew anything about a Arionne Curry until Melody, according to what Martell said. And to me, all this right here is a legend. Until she put she put her name out. She said not the braid wig. The other one was braided too. The wig that she had on when that was which that one was nice. She had on they played last week because good well Melody does not have no edges, and trust me, I know that was not her hair. But the wig, that lace front wig that they put on her, the black one, I really liked it, that one right there. So let's go ahead and play some more. Hey, my girl, Checking Your Boo says, what's up, chat? True tellers, unapologetic, real talk is a beautiful thing to keep it honest, no matter the person. Shout out courageous folks, a.k.a. free thinkers, not uncredible bandwaggers. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We ain't got time. Like I said, they air it out. It's free game, okay? Miss AKA 1908 says, hey, Checking Your Boo. I subscribe to this channel and I like her a lot. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I sure appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like I said, in here, we are grown folks. We're going to stand on our truth and we're going to call it like it is, So let's go ahead and play some more. So thank you very much, Miss AK 1908. Thank you, guys. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and shout out Miss AKA for becoming a new subscriber. Thank you very much. And that's what I've just been asking Most High God. Just give me people, that's going to, come on, whether it's something that they might like and something that they might not like, but they still, know what to chew and what to go ahead and spit out. Also, Checking Your Boo says 5 likes, 65 watching, like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Unapologetic Real Talk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and play some more.
Calling you KBs, Morris Chestnut, nobody.
Look at that.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, Lord.
So why the hell you calling me Beyonce? What is that about?
You feel what I'm saying? This is the moment. We've discussed the
You
moment
said it
before.
was
The
so
moment.
we're gonna watch the
Got it?
Now, I want me to tell you what I would have done after she's sitting there trying to steal the moment. She couldn't have had me around, because while she's swinging that wig, that Dolly Parton wig, I would have sat there and pretend that, it's stuck on my ring or stuck on something of me, and I would have yanked that wig clean off of her head. Because what she's trying to do, she's just trying to hog up the entire energy over there. And that's what she was doing. Because she tries to outshine everybody. But I promise you, one person that she's not going to outshine, she ain't going to play with her. Because Arionne is not going to let her emasculate her husband. Arionne is not going to let that happen. Just because she went around and emasculate him, she's not going to let you, not even going to talk to my husband. If you want to talk about anything, it better be about the children. And that's real talk. Because Arionne is going to let her have it. Now, she's going to come on that show most likely. And I'm going to say alleged to me this for entertainment purpose only, But if she do come on just to get her feet, they got to soften it up. She's going after the Scots. But these people, like I said there and say, they don't hold grudges. They know, look, let's go ahead and let's grab these bags. We can apologize. Because they building their dream homes. And when it comes to Arionne and Martell, they're doing home preservation. Doing what Martell and Melody were supposed to do. So most likely they might have a spin-off doing home preservation. Okay? They building up homes. They ain't telling you guys that you think that that's just their one home. Or Martell just built one home. No, Martell, like I said, he's in his lane when he do that. Okay? And that's real talk. Hey, black wealth, black health. Checking Your Boo says she kept provoking Martell in this episode. That man had walked away often, and she, as well as other cast members, keep taunting Martell until the beast showed up. Then they cried wolf. Absolutely, because she knows exactly how to push his buttons. She knows exactly how to push his button until one day this guy woke up and say, hell no, bull crap. He woke up. And most likely he had woke up when he thought that they was acting, and she went to the courthouse and went filed those bogus charges. And that's just my opinion. Allegedly. Because someone most likely whispered in her ear this 2-year receipt. Or we need to figure out a way. We got to get Arionne off of this show. Even if it got to get Martell. And then they used Marcel to form an alliance, knowing that the rest was going to, jump on board until she went ahead and she crossed Kimmy. And Kimmy is not going to play with you. And Maurice is not going to play with you. So that deal is out right there. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. Bye, Felicia. Like I said there and say, this is not Melody's show. This is Course 6. Colors King already talked about this. This is not the Melody show. Melody ain't cutting those checks. She was the EP for maybe 3 seasons. And after that, that was it. That was it. Colors King took full reign of that. Miss AKA says, I started seeing through her BS the second season. Absolutely. Absolutely, because she wanted to make it all about her. She wanted to be the central. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything. But sometimes, just like Ayana on Fix My Life has said, you can be a grown woman, but you're still stuck in a child's body. And that's why when Melody was, coming on and her scenes, it was all childish, all high schoolish, doing slumber parties. The women coming together in their pajamas because she's still stuck in that childlike mind. Look at this right here. That was childish. That was childish. Very childish. Checking Boo says Martell is doing good financial. Absolutely. He ain't sweating, and Arionne is not sweating either. She's not sweating either. So miss me with all this BS. Oh, Tasha K said this, Tasha K said that. Like I say, Tasha K gonna tell you what you want because she know you guys are some thirsty people. Hold on 1 second.
This is really frustrating because I know exactly what he's going through. But when he's angry, it's almost like he just loses focus of the bigger picture.
But that's antagonizing. He was antagonizing me over there on that.
Kimmy, don't look at it, Kimmy.
Don't look at me, girl.
Don't look at it.
He said, don't look at me, girl.
Don't look at it.
He said, don't look at it.
We got 4 kids, Mel, and you doing all that hurting me. We got kids together.
So now he always throws up, we got 4 kids, we got 4 kids, we got.
Now look at that. Tell me how childish that is. Tell me how childish that is. Like a parrot. Now he already said how many kids or whatever. And she got to say because she won her moment. This girl, like I said, and this is my opinion. She can't act and she can't sing. And how she's trying to do, she's trying to tear down in order to lift herself up. And it never worked. Because if you got to tear down in order to lift yourself up, the same ones that's helping you get up there, it's the same ones going to shake your butt right off it. And that's real talk. Like I said, after this right here is over with, after this episode is over with, this season is over with, I don't know if it's season 8 or whatever because they changed it, you're going to be saying Melody who? I promise you guys. You guys going to say Melody who? Because like I said, sometimes you got to give people enough room to sit there and hang themselves. You're going to be saying Melody who? Because no one is going to allow Melody to come in and film who she wants to film with. And nobody wants to film with her anymore. Nobody wants to film with Melody anymore. And you already know when it comes to Marcel is not going to cross his brother. This girl made a big scene. She made a big deal, went through all the cast, talking about something that was not even her business, especially when she's all about a piece. That's why I sit there and say, you got to be careful when people talk about, oh, they all about their piece. That's all she used to talk about. I'm all about my piece, but you're all in everybody else's business. Make it make sense. So the only piece that I can talk about or think of she's talking about is she need peace because these demons that's inside of her, that's the only thing that I can think of. What else she need peace for? Because she's in everybody else's business. Okay? Make it make sense. Checking Booth says that Martell is doing good financially from the show and from his income building houses. He would be doing better if folks stop stalking him and giving him unfair bad press. Absolutely. But now, like I said there and say, these people, these people already know exactly what's going on right now. They can't even, and I'm going to say allegedly, let them try going back to the court with these bogus charges and then put it on the reality show. You guys going to jail, directly to jail. If it's nothing that's going to affect those children, but you coming up with some receipts for 2 years and then you decide you want to go ahead and put it on this show. Go in front of the judge with that again and make it a part of your storyline. Make it a part of your storyline. You'd be surprised. Like I said, When you start digging ditches for people, how God will elevate and lift these people up. And you guys want to go around and call Arionne broke? You guys want to call Arionne broke? I bet you she wasn't broke, most likely. And I'm gonna say a legend when she was going and cash that own network check. Okay, like I said, you guys made her a household name. You guys made her a household name. You guys allowed this girl. Y'all guys start this girl, harass this girl where she couldn't get a job. She can't even go and outside without the cameras or someone stalking her. This girl was in Tennessee. Everybody was sitting there saying, Arionne put Melody's child on the internet. No, it was people that was stalking these people that gave it to one of those bloggers. This girl cannot go nowhere unless these people following her, stalking and harassing and putting it on these bloggers' platform. So you all you're doing is keeping a check in her pockets. That's why she looks so good. This girl don't look like she wanting for anything. And long as she got Martell, she's not going to want for anything. Because what trash to somebody else is treasure to someone else. Melody gave her life away, handed over to Arionne on a silver platter with a bow on it. She gave her life away because she was chasing over on a pipe dream. She thought the grass was green on the other side. Not knowing, like I said there and say, she got door number 3. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Somebody else walking in her shoes. Oh, that's the place where Melody and Martell used to go. Well, maybe the children like going there as well. So just because Melody didn't want it to go anymore, do Martell have to stop because he liked the place and the children liked the place? Like I said, you can't get mad. Checking Boo said a lot of viewers and content creators keep saying Martell is broke. I believe he's doing better than most of them combined. Absolutely. That's why they sitting there making videos after videos. Them bottom feeders. Checking your Boo, I do see a lot of people making fun of him, but at the end of the day, he has the last laughs. Absolutely. He has the last laugh. These people, they laughing on the outside, but they crying in the inside because they actually worshiping this woman. And like I say, when it comes to this woman will see them on the street, wouldn't even pee on them and put it out. Wouldn't even go to court. Wouldn't even hire attorneys for these people. And the only reason why they fighting so hard for this one person, because like I said, it was getting them clicks and likes. That's all they was getting because they're a bunch of bottom feeders. But Arionne coming after her money. When you guys went and streamed her content, she's coming after her money, honey. Build it up. Maurice was playing around with Martell X. I hope Kimmy be more strong in front of Martell X rather than away from her. Absolutely. Maurice wasn't playing around Melody at all. At all. At all. Because you messing with something that you has no business. I'm an attorney outside of this reality show. I have an actual job. I have a career. Do you think that I'm going to mess up my career? I went to school. I am an attorney. You think that I'm going to mess up my career for a reality show just for your entertainment? Girl, you better set yourself down just because you went ahead and you sold your entire family for a bowl of beans. You gave your entire life away just to please these overzealous, unhinged fans. Because I'm pretty sure Melody would have still been in and out that relationship if she would have never had this show. She would have never had this show. She would have still been in and out. Because like I said, these people was doing whatever they wanted to do. being with who they wanted to be with. Make it make sense. And what man wants to live in the house with a Tasmania devil? With a Tasmania devil? What man that you know? I see it coming. A lot of naysayers antagonizing will be picking their face up from the ground as Martell continuing to rise. I just hope Martell stays focused and don't get caught. Martell gonna stay out of it. That's why Maurice came on. You remember when Maurice was on Call is King? Maurice was cleaning it up. Martell ain't saw no pictures. Martell ain't saw no pictures. He was cleaning it up. Don't sit there and try to ride for Melody, because I promise you, if Melody had things her way, she wouldn't ride for you. Melody sat there and tried to come against your marriage from day one. And you want to go ahead and be in alliance with her? Dude, go set yourself down. I'm pretty sure that's what Maurice went ahead and told Marcia. Set your tail down. This girl said they even got Tisha's first cousin on that show. Brought her through the back door. Knowing she was going through some personal issues. Just to try to tear down your marriage. Set yourself down. Check Your Boo says, say it again. Martell, way back when Martell kept saying for his ex to think about their 4 kids, but she had been so caught up in her selfish world. Absolutely. Absolutely. The same folks who helped to build her will be the same folks who will tear her down. Absolutely. I talk about it all the time. You got to be careful. You have to be careful who holding up your ladder. Because the same ones that's holding up your ladder is the same ones going to shake your butt right off. And when we see these thirsty trolls, and when they see no money is coming in their house to sit there and put food on their table, they're going to be saying, just like we saying, Melody who? Because next season, honey, whether you ready or not, absolutely, Arionne Curry is coming through that door. Martell sat there and said, you going to tell my real life or fire me, honey? And I don't think when it comes to Call is King is not going to drop that ball, honey. Not at all. Hey, my girl, country girl, Queen is in the house. She says, good afternoon, unapologetic, real talk and chat. Yes, indeed. Hey, my girl, country girl, Queen. Lady Azora says, oh my God, I am so glad I came across this live. Finally, someone is telling it like it is. See, that's what I'm saying, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Like I say, God said there and say, you don't have to do anything. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. I don't have to do a clickbait. I don't have to go out there and stalk and harass. Because God said there and say, long as you tell the truth, people going to come to you. They may not come as fast as you want them to come, but that's all right. Because I'd rather have 2 that can put 500 a flight than have a whole bunch of people that's just here to sit there and go wherever the wind is blowing. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Sparker is somewhere in the house. I see your Checking Your Booth says, what up, Sparkers? Hey, Sparkers. Where is Sparkers? Let me see where Sparkers at. If I don't see you, hey, Sparkers. I said it from the beginning. Martell X is doing a good job destroying. X is doing a good job destroying herself. No help needed. Absolutely. Sometimes you just let them be. Let them be. And sooner or later, they're going to end up destroying themselves. And that's exactly what you're seeing. Ain't nobody going to work with that anymore. Who going to work with that? And this is just my opinion because of her fans. Mel had so many opportunities to disassociate herself with the fans. But like I said, she all about herself. Just look at this. She wanted all about her. That's why when she came on this show from the very beginning, it was supposed to be about the core 6. It's supposed to be about the core 6. From the very beginning, from season 1, she made it all about herself. And then the sad thing about it, she sat there and got rid of Kiki God rest her soul, got rid of Kiki, threw Kiki out like disposable garbage, talking about you're not going to mess up my chat, going out there and talking to the bloggers. But what she was doing, all the stuff that happened, Martell said because she was talking to the bloggers. She was talking to the bloggers. Make it make sense. And like I said, in here is real talk, guys. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nobody's ears. We in here, we speak truth. Miss Sparker says Melody is bitter and broken. It's been over 5 years. Move on. Martell has taken a beat down for years. Now, since he moved on and prospering, they cannot take it. They can't take it. And the reason why they can't take it, because they was riding off of this trauma-bonded train wagon, wanted to elevate this person, wanted to dig ditches for this people. But the more mud that they were slinging at Arionne and Martell, the more mud that they were slinging, these people was building up stepping stones. These people was rising above the haters, soaring like eagles, because you never win when you play dirty. In my Nene Leakes voice, never win when you play dirty. These people tried to play chess, but they wasn't playing no chess. They wasn't even playing checkers. They was playing jacks, and they was missing the ball every time. They was playing jacks and was missing the ball, dropping the ball. Boom. The more they attempt to tear down Martell, the better his success to come. Shoot, Martell, like I said there and say, he's able to travel. They go in different places. They filming together. The son is taking acting classes. So don't get jealous. Don't get jealous when y'all start seeing little knocks. And I promise you guys, y'all not going to sit there and try to harass these people, because these people are going to get you for defamation. These people already know the game. They're going to get you for defamation, get your channels taken down, just like you want to stream these people intellectual property off of their YouTube channel on your page and monetize off it. You bottom feeders. You bottom feeders. And they want to sit there and talk about Arionne. How the heck you can talk about Arionne? And one of them finally showed a picture of herself, but she'll never show herself. She'll never show herself. But finally showed a picture. My God, the head was this long. And yes, I said it. Wide back as all outdoors. Yes, I said it. Like I said, be happy who you are, okay? Lady Azor says, let's talk about how she scammed all these people with that property preservation class. Oh my God, I don't know about that one right there, honey. But do tell. Like I said, all this right here is alleged for entertainment purpose only. But the thing about it, Arionne is picking up on that, honey. Property preservation. Now run with that. So make sure you join the membership, okay? Like I said, she put her entire life in somebody else's lap because she was chasing a pipe dream. Now, what they are doing now, they are building homes, tearing down, building homes. While you guys sitting on your computer, wondering what they doing next. Somebody go find out, start their home. We need to know what they doing. These people are sitting there, they prospering, they soaring, they traveling with all their children. Okay? While y'all saying Miss Buddy out there sitting there chasing a pipe dream. Make it make sense. Oh wow. Miss AKA says, "Oh wow, I thought she was really trying to help people preserve property." I don't know. Repeat that again. She can't act nor can't sing. Let's go ahead and see that, honey. Let's see how she's singing. And like I said, honey, Martell was just sitting there. You should have kissed the toes when he sat there and gave you a compliment of saying that you sound like a Beyonce, more like a Beyonce in the daggone shower with running water. Make it make sense, honey. Like I said, honey, they put their life out there. So how I tell my commentary, how I do my channel, if you don't like it, that's something you.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's funny.
Yes, it's funny. It sounds like some cats out there in the rain, and they come. I guess somebody coach must have told her to hold that note. My God. So if Martell told you you sound like Beyonce, he was giving you a compliment. But no, she wants to sit there and she wanted her moment. Melody, you can't sing. You can't sing. And that's my opinion. Give it up. Only maybe where she had went, at a nursing home, singing with the elders, or at maybe a wedding, something like that, or a birthday party, But on a major stage, no. Beyonce stage, no. You right, Miss AKA. God told him to go, honey. You go. And they said there, they want to say, Arionne, she's a side chick. No, she wasn't a side chick. This man is with his soulmate. He's with his soulmate. I never saw no pictures yet. And those bottom feeders, they look from the highest heaven to the crust of the earth trying to find some pictures with Martell. And we ain't saw no Martell with no other woman. And even if he took care of Arionne really good, Arionne shining, Arionne was able to show her body from the head to the sole of her feet. But some of you guys can't do it. But yet you guys want to sit there and talk about her. Some of you guys can't even come from behind the computer. Arionne, she looked like she ain't wanting for nothing. She's well taken care of. This man is taking care of her really well. Like I said, what trash to somebody else, treasure to someone else. Melody gave up her husband. And she already said that this man was treating her like a queen, but we already saw how she was treating him. God said then say, no. And when Martell got out that door, go watch that little AI clip I did. Because sometimes, I'm more visual. Martell ran and he didn't look back. And when he tried to go back for the sake of his children. But it didn't work. Because he still had that urge, because a man knows how he wants to feel. Just like a woman knows what she like. And Arionne gave him everything that Melody refused. But she was out there giving it to somebody else. And like I said, we are grown folks in here. I got people want to come on and want to tell me about my channel. I'm jealous. Ain't nobody jealous of Melody. Melody pulled her pants up just like everybody else. But If anything, I wouldn't even want Melody this trouble because she can't keep a man. The credit is shot over a $10 million judgment, allegedly, according to what they put out there. Somebody else helping raising the kids. Nobody want that trouble. Jealous of what? Like I said, Melody looked like any basic, you know what, when you take that hair wig and you, hair weave, the eyelashes, the makeup. But when it comes to Arionne looks good with or without. She barely put makeup on. Beautiful hair. Beautiful melanated goddess. And you jealous. You jealous. But like I said, so God work in mysterious ways, and you guys want to come and call me a hypocrite. How can you say this is of God? Look at how he was living. Do you think that the Most High God wanted this man to live in this house and had to sleep with one eye open? Don't know when she's going to spaz off and start pulling out gasoline and fire torches and throwing knives and glasses? This was a hot mess in that house. Thank God. Thank God he got out of this. He ran for his life. He ran like Forrest. Run. He ran for his life. He was living with a Tasmania devil. Lady Zora says her people won't even call you back or respond to your email. Plus, it's dangerous, lady. Please don't play for that class. All she does is teach you how to set up. Oh my God. It wasn't cool. They the way that Martell X handled the late Kiki last time on the show. Rest in peace, Kiki. It wasn't cool the way Martell X handled the late Kiki last time on the show. Absolutely. But like I said, what goes around come around. When you start sitting there, you digging ditches and trying to underhand someone else, sooner or later, when it comes back around, which it will come back around, you may not be able to handle it. So let's go ahead and play some more, guys. And like I said, all this right here is alleged for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you are free game, okay? And that's real talk. And also, all this right here is under the copyright disclaimer. Let's go ahead and read that again, making sure that we read that. And also, shout out to Tasha K, guys. Make sure you go ahead and check out Tasha K, the rest of the clips, the videos in this entirety. And also, you all want to go ahead and talk about Tasha K said there and put the hammer on Arionne and Martell. You guys gonna be shocked when you sit there seeing that interview on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, okay? And I'm gonna say a legend. All this right here is for entertainment purpose only. You all gonna really be shocked when you see Miss Wanda back, okay? And also you're gonna be shocked if you see Funky Dineva back, okay? So also the copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. So guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. So let's go ahead and play some more. Like I said, honey, ain't nobody mad but the devil.
4 kids. What you thinking about the 4 kids for you had a 5th one?
You got damn right I did. I always held my home down.
And she wants to sit there and talk about the 4 kids and all she want to talk about this and she wanted to talk about that. Really, if we want to sit there and talk, according to Martell, between Martell and Melody, it was not even 4 kids. It was 6 kids, okay? It was 6 kids. Like I said there and say, a lot of this stuff, these people going to have to answer for it. You got to be careful how you put your life out there on display for the entire world to pick it apart. Ain't nobody going to sit there and take a beautiful picture and a canvas and paint it the way that you want it to paint. No. Let me do my commentary according to what I have gotten off of this reality show and what they put out there for the whole world to pick it apart. So according to Martell said there, he told Dr. Jackie, not Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, the stuff that she did and why. Like I say, these people hands are dripping, and nobody can't talk about nobody. Nobody can talk about nobody because cheek and tongue will say anything. You can paint a picture all you want until you start peeling the layers and see they no different than the rest. So yet you want to go ahead and you want to throw out, you know, put this over this man. This man got this child. Thank God he brought it into this world because you don't know what that child could have been. The child could have been a doctor, a lawyer. Why, mama? Or the next president of the United States. So miss me with the BS.
Always held my home down.
But we got like a whole nother 3 days to go.
I know, that's what I'm trying to.
Like real talk.
Mel, do you think you should play the video in front of him because he's upset? Let me see this.
And look how she's dancing because she wanted a moment. She wanted a moment by using this man. She used this man for almost 7 seasons for a storyline. She knew exactly how to bring her negative self around this man and make a storyline. But now that he's married, allegedly, you're not going to play with Arionne's husband. You're not going to play with Arionne's husband unless you got to come through her. What did you say? When they go low, you take it to hell. Well, hey, let's put your gloves on. Put your gloves on because you're not going to go through her husband. You're not going to emasculate her husband. Okay, so let's play some more.
Why do I have to care about how do I have to like just for right this moment?
And look how they pleading with her. They are pleading. Kimmy pleading. Tasha pleading. We want to have fun. We want to have a good time. But she wanted to make it all about her. And the minute when things does not go her way, they jealous of her. Oh, they sucking the life out of her. I can't film with them. But you bringing that bad energy there. You bringing a bad energy there. You bringing a bad energy there.
Just this moment.
Hold on, excuse me. So why are y'all so concerned about his feelings being upset?
No,
you are. When I was sitting right over there having a conversation with Mr. Holt, I said I had been shooting my video. He said that.
Yo, this a song about me negatively. Of course I'm gonna say something. And don't mention that you shot a video about a song about your ex-husband that we got 4 kids together.
And my song
Don't
ain't
do
just
that.
about you. My song ain't just about my ex.
But listen, why are you lying? When
Lying about what?
you said that the song wasn't written prior to us divorcing?
I said left you. I just said before I
No,
left
you was in the house with me, having sex with me, doing everything else.
Really?
Why the y'all playing you? I mean, I'm like, man, why y'all?
Martell,
Listen, I
Martell.
remember. I'm just like, man, why you playing that song? Why you singing?
Because if she was playing that song and was with him, what she was doing is she didn't want it Martell with Arionne. So what she was doing is she knew that the man loved it her. She knew that the man wanted to be, with his family. So what she was doing is she was serenading him. She didn't wanted him. She was building up a storyline so she can find the right time to go and exit. That's all she was doing. That's all she was doing. And that's why it backfired on her. When she was in that house, she came back allegedly. And that's just my opinion. Because she was building a storyline. Knowing that she didn't want this man back. Knowing that too much stuff had happened in that relationship. And most likely he didn't want her back either. But, just for the sake of his children. She played him. She played him. And that's why the Most High God is going to raise him up with his wife. And he's going to bless it. And I know you don't like it. And the reason why he's going to bless it, because she allowed her goods to be evil spoken of. You have to be careful how you treat people. Because God does not see people the way that you see it. Because what goes around comes around. And you never gloat over no one's downfall. Because he might have a change of mind and say, look, this person is no better than that person. And even Martell said the same thing. Martell said Melody was no better than Arionne. When Melody was thought that she had it all together, sitting on the platform and tried to lift herself up and glorify herself. What did Martell? Martell shot that down. You can't talk about Arionne. Y'all both went to the same schools. She has a degree in nursing or biology. You're a school teacher. Y'all both was doing the same thing. So you can't talk. You ain't got no room to talk about Arionne. And that's why I'm so glad when it came to Kimmy. Kimmy saw that snake for who she is. And Kimmy called her out. I can't wait for the reunion, guys. I promise you, I can't wait for the reunion. I can't wait for the reunion.
That song. Why my kids know this song? My kids know this
Martell,
song.
the song you're talking about is down.
It don't matter.
It's a whole different song.
It doesn't matter. It's still a negative song about their father that they are singing in the house.
They don't even know it's about you.
He's making mention.
And look how she look, now you're gonna hear Maurice. Maurice gonna jump in. The children don't even know it about you. She got her kids dancing, just like they called her out at the reunion when she took her kids out of their beds and had them to spy on their dad. I'm gonna show you that clip too, because sometimes we got to go into the archives because we forget. And then she gonna say the children didn't know. Those children are very smart. Them children knew what they was dancing to. Why would you want to put your children in grown folks' affair? Melody did it. Yes, Melody. They put their life out there. Melody put her children in that. And that's why the children cannot film today. The children cannot even be seen on social media, on this reality show. Because Melody wanted to put her children in the mix of all this right here. And then she fighted so hard to get the kids back on the show. But no, Martell put his foot down and said, no, my children will not film. He wanted his kids to film. But the way that you guys was going about it, even producers, that's why I say when it comes to Call Us King producers, some of these producers, he got to go ahead and he got to shake some houses. He got to get rid of some of these producers. Because even Martell said the producers was even using his kids against him. Who you favor? Do you favor your mother better than your father? Producers, according to what Martell said. And I'm going to say all this right here is alleged. But come on, guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense. This girl was using this man as a cash cow. And you guys all upset because one day this guy decided, I'm not going to allow this girl to sit there and bank off of her pain. That's what she was doing, banking off of her pain. All the while tearing him down. This man couldn't even get no businesses off the ground until allegedly he had to hire attorneys to get to the bottom of all this right here and go and sit down to high up. You're going to have to cut me a check because I cannot make a living.
He said, why do my children know this?
Damn. Where'd she go?
Totally out of line.
And you see, the minute when Maurice, because like I said, Maurice don't choose side. He's not like his brother. So when Maurice spoke up, all he's saying is, why are you involving the children? And she wasn't going to sit there and get in Marie's face. So what did she do? The devil sat there and tucked tail and ran off. The devil tucked tail and ran off. Because she wanted to make a show and they wasn't going to have it. Get your tail away from here. I think this right here is the last season. Because like I said, ain't nobody is going to walk on eggshells around her anymore. Nobody going to walk on eggshells. Because next season, and I'm going to say a legend, like I said, you know, this for entertainment purpose only. For Kiki and giggles. But next season, they opening up with Martell and Arionne going to court. This show going to be all about Arionne and Martell and the Scotts building up, and the Scotts talking about their homes that they are building, the businesses. Let Melody wallow in her mess or find someone that's troubled and try to put them on this show and get a lawsuit. Because most of the ones that she been pulling up, putting them on the show, was going through personal issues. Going through personal issues.
And they're unnecessary.
Mel, listen. It's like when you do something, it's cool. Like you do stuff.
Hey, Yanita Mercer says, hey, Lady D in chat. Hey, guys. Welcome. Thank you for coming in to Real Talk. Unapologetic and 9 by. She is the true definition of throwing rocks and hiding her hands. Absolutely. And this right here, she went because she had nobody to film with. This scene right here. She had nobody to film with. She went on this man's job while this man was tearing down and building up homes, and brought the cameras. Because she knew that, you know, if she wants to get, you know, a storyline going, let's go to Martell. But I promise you guys, and you know, when I say something, you can take it to the bank. When I say something, you can take it to the bank. I promise you, next season, she's not going to use them. Not one day. Not again. Not again. And you guys going to be so jealous. So jealous when you start seeing the same child that you guys call a demon. Call this baby. Called him a demon. You remember that movie? I think his name was Damon Ullman. You know that child that was possessed and Chucky. Yes, they called the child Chucky. Oh, let me stop that. I mean, and some of them was young. Talking about Arionne child called the child Chucky. Now, I'm a tick for attack when I get mad. When I get mad, I'm a tick for attack. You have to really bring me in a dark place, and that's when you talk about my children. So if you want to talk about my children, calling my child Chucky, and I know people are very sensitive when it comes to their children, then they could sit there and they could talk about that thing that's sitting on your lap. They could talk about that. You know who I'm talking about. The same one that tried to dox me. You can't even show that no more. But I'm going to leave it alone. Because like I say, children are off limits. But that thing tried to dox me too. Tried to dox me.
All the time on social media.
Like what?
I'm saying when I even mentioned I had a baby or something like that, you went straight to social media. Everything you're doing.
And the thing about it, when it came to the baby, went straight to social media and told everybody, her fans, these overzealous trauma bonding fans, that Martell had a child. Nobody knew nothing about that. According to what Martell put out. That's why I say tell the truth and shame the devil. This channel is not for everybody. This channel is not for everybody. And I ain't changing. I've been talking about this from day one, the same way, and I ain't changing. And trust me. And when you start seeing me changing, then that's when you leave, because I'm gonna stand on my truth. From day one, she talked about what was going on in their personal life, where they all made a pact not to talk about it, but she did it. Went on and talked about Martell had an outside child. Everybody said, they say, that's a done deal. Martell had an outside child. Then, well, Martell said she had one too, but what she did with hers, Martell said they didn't say it. And like I said, this channel is not for you. I'm not sugarcoating. Leave. Martell said it. Martell said they didn't say. He told Dr. Heavenly, if the child was mine, why did she go and get rid of it? Why? You didn't give this man the opportunity to say what he wanted to do, the decision. But according to what Martell tell everybody, he want 10 children. So I don't think that he would have told you to go and send that to the slaughterhouse and then go and have another one. That doesn't make sense. You don't play with lives like that. And all I'm just trying to get you guys to see. You guys want to sit there and you want to call out certain people out. Oh, they harlots. Oh, they side chicks. But what do you call Melody? What do you call Melody? Just according to what they put out. Like I said, I'm looking from the outside in. I'm only giving you my honest commentary. You might sit there and say, oh, you're being too harsh. They put it out. They put it out. You cannot sit there and keep putting your foot on people's neck, pick it and choosing who to sit there and tear down and lift up somebody else. Because just like Destiny said, if you're going to tear down Martell, then you're going to have to tear down Melody. Or if I'm going to have to disassociate myself with Martell, I'm going to have to disassociate myself with Melody. And that's all I'm saying.
Especially on social media, it's childish. I'd much rather do something in your face, in your presence, than hide behind a damn computer. Like, what? That.
What's funny?
That's what you flowing with at our...
And I showed y'all that picture. I showed you that guy. I showed you that guy. But see, she came there to pull up somebody else's dirt. It's so sad when you can see a small little speck in somebody else's eyes when you got a whole beam in your eyes. Get that beam out of your eyes before you pull a speck out of somebody else's eyes. That's all I'm saying. And I know, like I said, I'm not changing. I'm not changing. Let's go ahead and let's watch another one.
This show was going so great until your ass got here. Stop being negative.
Oh, you's a damn lie. What's your problem? What's your problem? Why?
And they telling her to stop. Everybody said that, you know, they was having a good time. They was having a good time until Melody got there. Until Melody, because she's that black cloud. She that black cloud. She don't know how to come around and have a good time unless she the center of the attention. Unless she the extra. This is not what I call good acting. This is what I call, according to what I see, a narcissist.
Why do you keep saying that to me? Why do you keep saying that to me?
I know that this girl's not... Yeah.
Why do you keep saying that to me?
This group is not about timing, and the smallest little thing detonates the bomb.
Why do you keep saying that to me?
Well, you know I'm gonna say something. You gonna talk about a damn video or a song pertaining to me. You know I'm gonna say that.
About something that a lot of women go through. Y'all want to see a picture, a little clip of the video? I got
Nobody want to see that. Look at Tiffany.
Yes, they do. Don't y'all want to see
Ain't nobody want to see that.
Martell.
Checky Boo say, did you hear Martell say the event was fun? Yes, before she arrived. Same as Maurice, and said recently that she's bring negative energy. even other episodes, she and the cast have provoked Martell. Absolutely. Yes. And she got a dark soul. Absolutely. Melody has cheated with married men. I hear that all she dated. Absolutely. Let me see. Let me show you this right here. And like I said, all this right here is alleged. Okay. Let's go ahead and show this right here. Look at this. Like I said, Melody has no room to talk about nobody. Okay. Look at that. Ain't no room to talk about nobody. Don't hide your face. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I bet you them Melody fans, these over there, your fans, they hate my channel. I wish I should just shut up. I can't stand Lady D. I can't stand real talk. They can't stand me. They can't stand me. But God said, tell it to him anyhow. Shame the devil and tell the truth. Who's the daddy?
Listen. Hey, remember, this is the moment that
Yeah, I got that tape too. Look at that. Tasmania your devil. And do you think that the Most High God wanted this man to stay in that house? That man was a good man. Just like Miss Marlene said. She tried to unalive my baby. Every time when I think about this, Miss Marlene was right. Look at that. This man was going through pure hell. I bet you when he lay down on the side of Arionne Curry, he feel like he's in hog heaven. This man feel like he's in hog heaven. That's how we say it down in the South. This man, I mean, he probably say, Lord, thank you. Every day he wake up, every day he look in Arionne's face, he's thanking God from getting him out of that hellhole. Let's look at that. Just look at that. This man was living in a hellhole, sleeping with a devil. My God, according to what we see, this man was running for his life. Look at this. Yes, she is a violent. Look, let me read this right here.
Know that. I will tell you if you shut your mouth.
Look at that. Ain't no man want that. Ain't no man. I promise you guys, I know exactly how it works. When I say something, you could take it to the bank. If she do find another man, I promise you, it's gonna be just like Martell, from the frying pan to the skillet. She gonna try to emasculate that man too, because she got that energy she has. That energy that she has. And some people say, oh, that's a scorpion energy. No, that's not a Scorpio energy. That's a demon energy. That's an entitled energy. Oh, I'm cutting grass. I'm still cutting grass. I told you guys I was going to cut grass. Weaning out the snakes by telling the truth. Just look at this. Let's listen to this. Their work look tangled up fishnets. A lot of lazy folks accuse Martell of what his ex did. They want him off the show, and he hasn't started the drama on the show. Absolutely. She started the drama. Remember how ghetto she was season 1? That blind wig with that braids was the worst. Oh my God. Girl, I play that all the time, honey. I every time I do a thumbnail, I shows that. And then had the audacity to put some sideburns. Girl, you ain't got no sideburns. That hair goes way back. Let's listen to this right here. Now, they supposed to be at a meeting. Soon when the minute she came, all hell broke out. In front of her friends. I mean, in front of her co-workers. Let's play this right here. Let's play this right here. It's time for her to go home.
Know that. I will tell you if you shut your mouth. I can let you know.
Okay, you're not gonna be disrespecting me like that.
Okay, well, let me talk.
God, what's wrong with y'all? Like y'all just
2019, thank you, Kimmy. Which is
What,
I would
neglect
love
the
to
kids?
support. You
Gotcha.
said what?
And you heard what he said. So, like I said, they can't sit there and say, oh, we going and we're going to try to sue. We're going to do this. He said it. He put it out. He said, what? Neglect the kids. So when she was out there neglecting the kids, where was the children? Small babies. Like I said, his mom, Arionne, and if it was in her hands, it would have been with 20 different babysitters, according to what Martell said. She said 11. That's still too many babysitters. Why you can't, when it's your time, why you couldn't just, rearrange your calendar, your schedule, and be home with your kids? And according to Arionne sitting there and say the only time when you see her with the kids, she posting with the kids. That's the only time. And you guys have the audacity to talk about Arionne when Arionne got, you swear she's in a store with twins in her hands? With the stroller with 2 small babies, allegedly. If anything, you don't see Melody saying anything. You don't see Melody coming out and saying anything. And Melody ain't going to say anything, allegedly. She ain't going to say nothing, in my opinion. But we got all these overzealous fans as if they know Melody speaking on her behalf, looking from the outside in. And the most of the time, the kids probably with Arionne and Martell, in my opinion, allegedly. But the truth gonna come out. That's why they fought so hard, tooth and nail, to get Arionne off. Because see, she could overpower Martell. Because the minute when Martell started biting back, then y'all gonna say he's aggressive like she was trying to do Maurice. You remember when she sat down with Maurice, how she was trying to make Maurice as, aggressive? That's what they do to men. That Me Too got us messed up. That's why I was so glad when Kimmy came and sat down, because she wasn't going to play that anymore. Because we already know when a man sat there and he talked to a woman, giving her the same energy that she's giving him, then y'all going to sit there and say he's aggressive. He's a bully, But try that with Arionne. Try that with Arionne. Yes, she did. Martell said Arionne is a great mom and a good cook. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, a man is only going to go where he feels like he's being treated right. And what we see right here, what I showed you guys, trust me, that was not right.
Come on, Martell, man.
If I neglect the kids, if you think I neglect
Be quiet,
the
I'm
kids,
gone.
why you ain't filed for full custody?
I did. At one point, you said okay about it.
Yeah.
And let's stop it right here. She said, if you felt like I wasn't a good parent, why you didn't file for full custody? I would have called her bluff. If I was Martell, I would have called her bluff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you full custody. But I can be able to see the kids anytime I want. But you have full custody. And we're going to go in front of the judge. And you cannot have no babysitters. I have to know exactly where the kids are going. They only can sleep at maybe once a month when it comes to wide back van, once a month. Because I don't know what Miss Van had. Only one daughter. God gave her one daughter. And look how she turned out. One daughter. So just imagine. Martell probably say, The children can only go there maybe once a month. Supervised visitation. Why? 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 What happened? See, they don't want to talk about that. See, sometimes when people so busy sitting there trying to make you out of the bad guy because something is hurting inside of them. Why? Come on, guys. Why? Why Martell didn't want the children to spend time whenever Miss Van wanted the children? Why? Because look. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out. If I dig for it, I promise you, it's going to come out. A female needs to stay in their lane. If they come at man being cut out of order, they can be checked. Absolutely. 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 But you know how these overzealous fans want to walk on eggshells, people, because of Melody felt like, she's been cheated on, miss me with that. Melody ain't the only one. And like what we just showed you, she was out herself, okay? Shout out to Martell for protecting his kids. If the grandmom did things out of alignment with Martell and his vision, dismissed them.
You just told me a month or two ago that you was gonna give me full.
Girl, you ain't wanting no full custody. You didn't want no full custody, because if you wanted full custody, according to what Martell, and I got 8 more minutes, guys. I'm closing up at 8 minutes. And then after that, I think around about 4 or 5, Misbehaving got something going on. But like I said, when it comes to Melody, all that right there, that was just bluff. She just wanted to hear herself talking. Too many dominant females wants to be aggressive men and expect them to take their abuse. I'm glad men are not allowing it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And just look at Martell. Marcel, just soaking it all in. You knew good and well you shouldn't have never went ahead and formed alliance. And Tisha bet not never shed a tear again. And Tisha bet not never film with no Melody again, unless she's sitting there calling Melody out on her BS.
My secret crush, that's it.
Look, I want y'all to see this right here. This the part that I wants to see. What mother, a good mother, would never ever put their children in grown folks' business? Never. Look at this. Why would Melody get those kids out of their beds to go and spy on their father, knowing that he was with his future wife, his wife? Like I said, not everybody can, just because you a biological parent, that don't mean that God will allow you to be, into children's lives. She just was a birther. Let's see what LaShonda is saying. Ma'am, the facts that you are excusing Martell and his new wife behavior is sad. Melody is not perfect, but she tried to co-parent and go to therapy with him. Martell has disrespect everyone. Like I said, she has a right to opinion. I only can call out what I see. I only can call out what I see, what they put out. Okay? What they put out. Okay? LaShonda, I only can call out what I see. And what I see, Martell is being the peaceful person. Melody is the only one that I see with this male energy, throwing glasses, lighting fires, putting her children in the middle of grown folks' business. And when I see Martell doing something besides what y'all all know that he did, cheating on her. But if I see something that he did on this show, I promise you I'll call it out. I will call it out, LaShonda. I will call it out. And if you think this right here, LaShonda, let me know if you think it was right for Melody to get her children out of the bed and go and spy on their father, knowing that he was already with Arionne, knowing that Melody only came back just to pitch this show. Since Letitia pulled that reckless stunt on callers, I refuse to feel sorry for her. When folks come at her, she did a low, disgusting cesspool move. I will only speak in her favor when it's too low. Absolutely. You go ahead checking your boo. I ain't going to argue with no checking your boo. I ain't going to argue with no checking your boo. Now, see me, you know, I give a little grace, but like I said, the truth is the truth. You know, you keep letting them in, they come back worse than what they already. Tisha ain't no dummy. Tisha knew what she was doing. Tisha wanted to fight her husband's battle. Her husband threw her out there. So, hey, have at it. Have at it. My girl say lies. Martell kept trying to co-parent, but his ex-wife to stay in a bitter crying mode about he's cheating on her. She pretend to be innocent until the audio revealed she cheated too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Y'all are.
We already know. Who is it, Malia? I saw you go to a hotel with her. Yes. With who? I saw you guys right in the elevator.
Where are you?
With Mom?
You saw me in the
She's not-
elevator?
She ain't lying. I mean, she
So
probably
she was with
have.
you and saw me in the elevator with a girl.
Don't say it, Mom. Don't. It's our secret. I got you.
And then saying that's your secret. Then saying that's your secret. Putting that in those children's mind. And to think about it. LaShonda. I got 3 more minutes and I'm done. But the thing about it, Melody is a school teacher. Now, do you think LaShonda was that right to get those babies out of their beds, put them in a vehicle, and drive those kids to the destination where their dad was? And most likely got them out of the van because the girl said, I saw you going into an elevator. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Well, if it's called reacting abuse, this is called reacting commentary. So if LaShonda sat there and say it's called reacting abuse and you being an elder should know better, nobody hold these men accountable, but the wife catches all the smoke. Devil, you is a liar and the truth is not in you. I rebuke you right now. I rebuke you right now. Ain't no, if a man gonna do something, we gonna call it out. But like I say, this Me Too movement got us all messed up. Got us all messed up. And you want to sit there and think that I'm going to go along with Melody and she was doing the same thing Martell was doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. So if you calling reacting abuse, why are you getting mad? Because I'm I'm reacting what I see on this show or on social media. This is only a reacting live that I am doing, my reacting commentary. But yet you get mad with me. You getting mad with me. Make it make sense. Miss Sparkle says that these little girls shouldn't be in grown folks' business. Absolutely. Martell X is childish also. It is insane. Folks believe these females is mature. My God. And she wants to say this is reacting abuse. Who wants to put that in these children's mind? Reacting abuse. But yet she wants to call me out. She wants to call me out because I'm sitting here reacting. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like I say, the truth hurts. Just say, ouch. I am doing open heart surgery. I'm letting you see the sheep from the goats. Like I told you guys, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know these people. I only can go by of what they put out. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Melody was chasing behind Martell and about to lose her sanity. Like I said, Melody was chasing, the only thing that Melody was chasing, according to what I saw, according to what they put out, because like I said, I can take a piece of everybody that's on this show. I've been through it. I've been through what Melody went through. I went through what Tisha went through. I went through it on both sides. Melody is not the only one been cheated on. Okay? Melody was not the only one be cheated on. But we saying the things that she did and she got away with it. You don't put your hands on nobody. Nobody. And if she knew that she couldn't handle putting her life, her toxic life on a reality show, then she should have just walked away. She chose to do this. And just because people is not glorifying it the way that LaShonda trying to glorify it, then, we got a problem. Make it make sense. LaShonda said Melody was chasing behind Martell and about to lose her sanity. She has poor judgment, but who has not? I am not mad at you, but the woman has been divided on every end. Melody is not the only one been divided. Melody is not the only one that's been tossed from every side, broken, crushed. Melody is not the only one. But Melody, from 8 freaking seasons, never gave us a solution. We never saw any solution. If she was reacting all the stuff that happened in her marriage, she never showed us from 8 freaking seasons. At least fake it, like she faked the storyline from the beginning, that she moved on. She never showed us that it was a resolution, that she was able to move on from this toxic relationship. She's booked and busy and ready to mingle. Every scene that she had a chance, she always came on to beat up Martell. And if I'm wrong, guys, please tell me I'm wrong. Martell always was the person that tried to bring peace. From what I seen, I never ever seen Martell just all of a sudden just come up and say, I want to stir up some mess. He only react what Melody gave him because she knew exactly how to push buttons. She knew exactly how to push buttons. And like I said there and say, ain't nobody gonna sit there and allow Melody to run through everybody on that show when she know that she does not want to be a part of that show. She can't get her piece on that show. She can't film with nobody. Then why you there? When you got your own network, when you out there acting with somebody else, make it make sense. Let's go ahead and play some more. Now, if you all I need to know, do you think that it was right for Melody? Just let me know, LaShonda. Let me know, LaShonda. Because like I say, I'm adult. I'm 58 years old. Let me know. I stand for correction. What I showed you, that you can justify what Melody did. Melody injected her children into her the affair that her and her husband had. Melody threw glasses. Melody had lighter fluid and a torch lighter throwing at this man, unaliving this man for $17,000. But he handled it with grace when she stole $150,000. Let me know. Stop me, guys, when I'm wrong. And I'm almost done. I am almost done, guys. I promise you. I am done. So what have the husband done on this show to protect their wives? Like I said, I never, ever saw any of the women on the show emasculate their husband, broke down their husband on a reality show but Melody. I never saw none of that. Now, when it comes to Martell, not Martell, Marcel, I called Marcel out. The stuff that he did, I called Marcel out. Especially how he sat there and belittle his wife, and she just sit there and allow him to do that. Like I said, I'm not a fan to these people. I'm a fan to this show. And you can go back and watch some of the videos. I called Marcel out. I called Tasha out. What Tasha did, that was wrong. Tasha had no business going to Carlos King and calling him gay, calling Martell gay. She had no business. So what Martell threw back at her, like I said, she deserved every bit of it because she should have never did that. Tasha is very educated. Nowhere in the world that she should have came out and did what she did. Okay? Thank you very much, country girl. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you very much. And I pray that the Most High God bless it. Unlimited, shaking together, running over. I'm almost done, okay? This is my last one.
All right, well, y'all want to go run and play for a little bit? Yeah. All right, y'all can go play.
I just feel that, kids shouldn't be exposed to certain things when it comes to adults. You should try your best not to paint their father in a negative light, It's almost protect me when it comes to our kids, you know what I'm saying? Because protect them is going to protect them.
Now, was he wrong? Was he wrong when he's saying that, he want his ex-wife to protect him when it comes to the kids and the stuff that grown adults did? Was Martell wrong? No, not at all. You can go ahead and close me out, country girl. Not at all. And I'm done. I am done. Checking Your Boo said also Tasha need to stop going live guaranteeing her husband never cheated. It is documented in Marcel's favor if he ever decide to leave later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said there and say, they got some stuff, and I'm gonna say, to me, all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. I don't go that way because I'm not into all that type of commentary of tearing down other families. But some stuff is about to come out when it comes to Marcel. And I think that's what Tasha K really wanted to go ahead and talk about. But I think, she don't want nothing else to go. I don't know. But it's some stuff, guys. Join my membership. I might go ahead and talk a little bit about it. Okay. Do not expose kids to adult problems and matters. Absolutely. Nope, he wasn't wrong. Thank you. Go up in the chat. Absolutely. You can go ahead and close me out, guys. But like I said, in here is real talk, guys. I cannot sugarcoat. I cannot compromise. And I cannot, say some things that you think that's going to, tickle your ears. Was Martell wrong? No. Of correcting her? No, he wasn't wrong. Kids are off limits. You don't put kids in grown adults. What they do, like I said, that's between grown folks. They chose to put their life out there for the entire world to pick it apart. So guys, make sure you go and check out at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Misbehaving. She has a live. We went ahead and dropped the link. So you can go ahead and click on Misbehaving's live. Okay. Thank you, guys. So make sure you go ahead and check her out. Misbehaving. She has a live around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Okay. Also, Country Girl says looking up in the chat for the closeout. Okay. Also, she says coming again. Come again at Lady Azora. Please share Lady D live and invite others to. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. But like I said, in here is grown folks. I don't have a dog in this fight. I only can go ahead and call it as I see it, And I truly believe that when it comes to, this is my opinion, and you guys might not like it or not, but I truly believe that Melody went ahead and she threw her husband out. I truly believe that, she thought that the grass was greener on the other side, chasing after a pipe dream. She wanted to be famous. She wanted to be a star. And most likely, my opinion, she went ahead and she checked out. Nothing that he can do could please her. He even brought her to different places, to audition. It still didn't please her. He pulled the chair, he tried to treat her right. So, like I said, a man, they're not gonna just stay there and beg and go through all that abuse. What did you want him to do? Yes, he should have went ahead and divorced. But like I said, these people, they had a lot of businesses that was tired up in their marriage. So if you got a lot of businesses that's tired up your marriage, it's not easy to say that I'm going to go ahead and divorce, because you got to dissolve all those different businesses, okay? And the debt that you owe and the creditors that you owe, you're not going to get away with that, So if it's best, to keep it together, especially, for business and income tax time, with the children, a tax write-off and stuff like that. I think that's the reason why they stayed. But they know good and well that when it came to that marriage was already over, guys. And that's exactly how I see it. Lady Azora says, I'm learning things over here I never heard before. Granted, I don't watch these toxic shows anymore. Absolutely. Like I said, we all can take a piece of everything. We all been through it. Melody is not the only one that's been cheated on, and according to what Martell, she cheated too. She sit on, close me out, guys, close me out. Checking your booth, somebody close me out. But according to Melody, come across as a pathological liar, and that's my opinion. She went on Call is King platform and said that she never cheated, and it's not a word verbatim, and Martell was saying, yes, you did cheat it. And Carlos King had to call it out. She didn't know what she had in her mouth. He had to sit there and say, didn't you have fellatio? You don't know what's in your mouth? You mean that's a normal thing that you do? You don't know what's in your mouth? So you going out there, the man been begging for weeks and months what he want in his marriage, but yet you go out and put another joker thing in your mouth. Like I say, we grown folks in here. So what you want this man to continue doing? Just begging. And most likely the reason why he didn't get out the divorce, because it was all tied up with the business. And that's real talk. So guys, thank you for coming in. Like I said, we are grown folks. We ain't got time to tickle nobody's ears. We in here, we chew meat. We ain't got time to pacify anyone. I'm not going to tell you that I have all the answers, but I only can call it out what I see. You air it out, you free game, and that's real talk. Check Your Boo says, be clear, Martell has done wrong also, but let me read this again. Martell has done wrong also, but he has been set up by viewers, CCs, and the cast regarding some things. I refuse to hold responsible for the same thing. Absolutely. These people made these people lives a living hell off of a freaking reality show, and that's real talk. So my girl, Country Girl, says, another great live, unapologetic real talk. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Stay safe and bless you all. Thank you very much. And Lady Azora says, oh my God, I said the same thing. She never wanted full custody. No, she ain't wanted full custody. That just was for show. And that's my opinion. And just like Arionne said, when you see her with the kids, it's always for a photo op. And that's what they said. So like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And that's real talk. Thank you. Thank all of you engaging unapologetic real talk in chat. Remember to stay true tellers. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Unapologetic real talk. So guys, on that note, you all be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and you all have a blessed holiday as we cross over to 2025. And we're going to thank God for allowing us to cross over, and all the stuff that was in 2024, leave it where it's at. We ain't got time to bring in that old wine and put it in our new wineskin, because God got some things that's going to blow our mind. And I don't know about you, honey, but I want everything that God has for me, and that's real talk. So all this right here to me is for entertainment purpose only, guys, for kikis and giggles. You air it out, you are free game. Be blessed, guys.
say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's funny.
Do it all and I'm around, you scared to do. I'm not